Hi again, everybody. It's your old pal, the history nerd. I am back in the man cave, and in this video, we are going to unbox and review the Stetson Stratoliner Hemp straw hat that one of those newfangled drones delivered to my home today with only mild injuries resulting. So let's quit farting around and get busier than a one-armed clown making balloon animals at a birthday party. So as I start opening this box, let me say that a lot of you leave comments on my videos. 99.9% of them are great. They are kind, they are funny, they ask good questions, they offer valuable insight. 99.9%. But there's 0.1% of you sorry bastards out there who are miserable human beings, and you're mad at the world, and for some reason you decide to take your anger out upon the kindly old history nerd here. There's one comment in particular that some bastard recently left that said, "History nerd, you talk too damn much, blah, 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 blah." Well, let me say that this is a channel where a fat guy sits on a couch, opens boxes, and reviews hats. And in order to do that, one must speak in the English language and communicate. I have no other way of reviewing these hats other than talking. I'm not going to review hats with show tunes, with show tunes and go, "Hooray for Stetson hats. Oh, I love this Stetson hat." I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to mime my reviews. I'm not going to go and mime my reviews. I'm going to talk. And if that irritates you or bugs you and makes you go blah, 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 I want to remind you that all of my videos are time-stamped. So if you get bored by this part, for example, you may skip ahead to the part that interests you. So if you are the sorry son of a bitch who left that comment on my YouTube channel, I invite you to skip your happy ass forward until you see something that you like. In the meantime, you can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. All right, now that we have that out of the way, we have opened the shipping box. I ordered this Stetson Stratoliner straw hat from Stetson. Here is my invoice they included. It was $185, plus I think they charged me $10 shipping. If you order over like $200 worth of hats, you get free shipping, but I wasn't gonna order another hat just to save shipping. So this is the Stetson Stratoliner. I am going to open this hat, and immediately upon seeing this hat, longtime viewers are gonna say, "Hey Buster, wait a minute. Here is the Stetson Stratoliner." Now, those of you who watch all of my videos are thinking to yourself, didn't you make a video just about a month ago where you complained because Stetson sent you a blue cowboy hat and you weren't going to wear a blue hat, and you said you were going to return the hat, which I did do? Yes, that is true. This hat is very different from that hat. Here's why. First of all, that was a cowboy hat. This is a dress hat. Secondly, that hat was advertised as being brown, and they sent me a blue ass cowboy hat, and I am not going to wear a blue ass cowboy hat. And thirdly, they said that that hat had a gently distressed look, when in fact they had put powder on it to try to make it look old, but it looked like somebody had emptied a vacuum cleaner bag on the hat. So that Stetson Boss of the Plains blue ass cowboy hat is completely different from this green Stetson Stratoliner Hemp straw hat. Now, for those of you who are intrigued by my description of that video, I will link it below. So yes, this is the Stetson Stratoliner Hemp hat. It is green, or as Stetson calls this color, it is sage. This hat comes in this color. It comes in black. It comes in what they call natural color, which is kind of a tan color, and it comes in navy blue. You may be asking yourself, why did you buy a green hat and a green fedora at that? Let me say that in my job, I have to wear coat and tie a good bit. And I live in Alabama. And I don't know if you've ever worn a coat and tie in Alabama in, say, July or August. But it's hotter than hell. And you need to have a dress hat that you can wear with a coat and tie that is not going to make you any hotter than you are, because you already feel like you are in the 7th level of hell. So that's why I ordered this hat. The Stratoliner has a very interesting history, and I've already done a video about it, which I will also link below in the description. But the quick version of the history is the Stratoliner was an airplane built by Boeing back when Boeing built airplanes that stayed in the sky and didn't have their doors blow off. And it was the first airplane that could fly the route from New York to Los Angeles. Back then, people didn't fly for pleasure. They flew for business. It was very high-end clientele, wealthy businessmen, successful men. So when the Stratoliner came out to great fanfare, Stetson thought it would be a good idea to partner with TWA and market a hat that these successful businessmen with lots of liquid income they could spend on nice hats. They thought it would be good to market a hat, so they called this hat the Stratoliner and partnered with TWA. This hat, though, the Stratoliner was not a new hat. It was a hat that Stetson had made for 40 years. But all they did was change the name from the original name, which I don't recall right now, to the Stratoliner, and they began marketing it. They officially partnered with TWA, and they did cross-promotion. TWA would run ads saying, "Fly the Stratoliner," and they would picture men wearing the Stratoliner hat, and Stetson would run ads saying, "Buy the Stratoliner hat and wear it when you fly on TWA." The original box for the Stetson Stratoliner actually looked like the fuselage of the Boeing Stratoliner aircraft, and it had what looked like a travel sticker on it with a picture of the airplane on it. It was a really neat hat box. So there you go. That is the history of the Stetson Stratoliner. Where was I going with this? Yes, I know now. This hat is a hemp straw hat. It is made from industrial hemp, which is a linen-like fiber that comes in long strands that are about 3 feet long in length. And you can braid those strands tightly into fine ropes, and you can wind those ropes into hats, which is what this is. This is not a woven hat. This is not like a straw hat, like a straw cowboy hat, where they weave the individual strands of straw together in a crisscross pattern. The hemp Stratoliner hat, they get the hemp, they make hemp rope out of it. they coil the rope around and then they sew the strands of the rope together. And if you look at the top of the hat, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. As I said, this is industrial hemp. This is not happy hemp. You potheads out there, don't get excited about this hat. You can't wear this hat to a Dead & Company concert and in a moment of desperation, roll it up and smoke it. It is not that kind of hemp. It is a completely different kind of hemp. So now that I've told you a little bit about the history of Stratoliner and the hemp material that it's made out of, let's take a look at the hat itself. The hat has what's called a bound brim. It doesn't have a raw edge brim like a lot of cowboy hats do. When they take ribbon and they sew it around the edge of the hat, that's called a bound brim. And this brim is 2.5 inches wide. The crown of the hat is 4.5 inches tall. It's got a teardrop crown on it. The brown ribbon, the hat band, is grosgrain ribbon. I've said in many of my videos, it's spelled G-R-O-S-G-R-A-I-N. It looks like gross grain, but it's pronounced grosgrain. And that means it's just a ribbon that has ridges running through it. It also has a special edition Stratoliner hat, hat pin that comes with the Stetson Hemp Straw Stratoliner hat. So let's take it off of here and take a look inside. The inside has a sweatband that Stetson says is made of sheepskin leather. It doesn't feel like sheepskin, but Stetson says it's sheepskin, so I'm going to take their word for it. It says woven hemp on the front of the sweatband. The side of it here says Stetson Stratoliner. It has a picture of the airplane and the Stetson logo. The label on the inside, which is sewn satin. It's actually sewn in there. I thought it was stuck on there, but you can feel it's sewn in there. It's a Stetson logo on satin. And on the side, it has my favorite part of every Stetson hat. It has the ID label that includes the warning that the state of California makes Stetson put in all its hats that says, warning, cancer and reproductive harm can result from wearing this hat. So be forewarned, if you purchase a Stetson Stratoliner hemp straw hat and wear it, you will not only get cancer, but your tallywhacker will malfunction and no longer work, and boners will be nothing but a sad or perhaps happy memory for you. Now that I've walked you through the hat, this is the part of the video where I usually try on the hat. But wait, there's more. Before I do that, I have another Stetson Stratoliner hat that is not a hemp hat. This is, I reviewed this video, this hat when I did the Stetson Stratoliner video I referenced earlier. This is not made from hemp straw. This is made from what's called Milan straw. It's spelled M-I-L-A-N like Milan, Italy, but it's pronounced Milan straw like Milan, Texas. Milan straw used to be made from wheat straw. That is no longer the case. Milan straw is now 100% synthetic. It is not a natural fiber. So the reason I brought this out, I want to tell you the difference between these two hats. First of all, it's the price. Stetson Stratoliner Hemp Straw Hat, $185, it will set you back. The Stetson Stratoliner Milan Straw Hat is only $120. But I will tell you the difference between the two is, I said this is synthetic straw. It feels synthetic. There is a plasticky feel to this hat. Now it is a good looking hat, y'all. I wear this hat often when I go to work. It's a good looking hat. It feels good, but it has a plasticky feel to it. And honestly, there's like a little plasticky sheen to the hat. The hemp hat, on the other hand, it feels like a natural fiber. It has almost that linen-like feel. I said that industrial hemp has a linen-like quality. It has kind of a linen-like feel to it. And it has a natural look. It doesn't have the kind of plasticky sheen that this hat has. This is a great hat. If you don't want to drop $185 on a natural fiber hat, the Milan straw hat for 120 bucks is gonna do you just as good. But that's the difference between these two hats. Now, I will tell you, when I bought this hat, I bought the 7 3/4 size that I usually wear, but I was forewarned that it ran big. And it did run big. And a lot of the reviews say that the hemp straw version also runs about a size too big, which we will find out now as I try it on. So, as I have said many times, folks, I cannot see what I look like in my little setup here. So when I try this hat on, you will see what I look like before I see what I look like. So if I look like a pluperfect idiot with a green ass straw Stratoliner hat on my head, you will know about it long before I know about it. So let us put it on here. I can tell you already that it is about a size too big. I can tell that this hat is big. I ordered the 7 3/4, which is what I wear. I probably should have gone with a 7 5/8. But fear not, friends, there is a simple fix to that. You can go on Amazon, and Amazon sells these hat sizers. It's thick foam with adhesive on the back of it. And you just peel these off and you can put them under the sweatband on the inside of the hat. You can stack them if you need a good bit of room taken up. And you can arrange them so they're comfortable, and these work great. The Milan straw Stratoliner that I have does have I got 4 hat sizers in here. They're not stacked, but I have 4 hat sizers around the sweatband of this hat to make it feel better, and I will have to do the same with this one. But let me also say, here's a tip for you. Here is a history nerd hat hack for you folks out there. If you don't want to order the hat sizers from Amazon, if you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, they sell weather stripping tape. And you can buy these in like 5-foot, 10-foot lengths. It's like $5 for like a for like a 10-foot length of this. This works just as well as the hat sizers from Amazon, so you can run to Lowe's, get you some weather stripping tape, and line the inside of your hat with the weather stripping tape until it fits like you want it to. So there we go, folks. I don't know what I look like in this hat. I hope I look good in it. It is kind of a big step for me to wear a green hat, but I'm thinking if I wear it with a blue blazer and a tie when I'm at work, the blue and the green will look good together. I don't know. We will have to see once I see myself in the mirror. So I hope it looks good, but I fear that with this high crown green hat, I fear that I either look like pop singer Bruno Mars, or perhaps I look like the late, great Queen Elizabeth wearing this high-crowned green hat. So there you go, folks. Like I said, this is a $185 hat. And always remember, when you wear a Stratoliner, you can either wear it up, which I look kind of stupid when I wear hats like that, but other than my open road. But you can snap down the brim, and I think it looks better with the brim snapped down. So there you go, folks. I'm happy with the purchase. I don't know what I look like yet, but I do think the Stetson Stratoliner Hemp Straw Hat is a great hat to wear in the summertime. And I said I'm going to wear it with a coat and tie. You can wear this with jeans. You can wear it at the beach. I'm just going to wear it at work because I need a hat. As I've said before, I had a nasty bout of melanoma skin cancer. This cheek was pretty much removed, and what is there now is the result of 3 facial reconstruction surgeries. Part of this cheek used to be my clavicle, so especially during the summertime, I have to wear a hat outside whether I want to or not. So there you go, folks. I hope you find this video helpful. Remember, I've linked the 2 videos about the blue Stetson Boss of the Plains hat in the description, and also the video that tells the more in-depth history of the Stetson Stratoliner and reviews the $120 Milan straw hat. I've linked that below. Thank you, friends, for watching. As always, let me ask you to do 3 things for me. Let me ask you to like this video, hit subscribe, and then ring that bell so the next time I fire up the old YouTube gizmo, you will be among the first to know. Let me close, as I always do, by asking all of you to be good, be well, be happy, and God bless each and every one of you, except for the sorry son of a bitch who left the "you talk too much" blah 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 comment on one of my videos. You, my friend, can kiss my grits. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time.
History.